So today's class is going to be without any props. So we can start sitting cross legs. And just take a moment to feel grounded. Your sitting bones are on the ground and you stretch the whole spine, hands on your knees. Take a deep breath in and imagine somebody pulls the head out of the neck and then the neck out of the shoulders, and then you keep stretching. And as you exhale, relax everything. You can sink a little bit inside yourself. Again, inhale, stretch, start pulling from the head, the neck, pull the whole spine long, and exhale, relax. Two more. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, relax. One more, and then we keep the length. Inhale, head up to the sky, to the ceiling, neck stretches, relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. Take another deep breath inside your rib cage. Imagine you're breathing into the upper part. Expand your ribs and exhale again. Pull the belly button to the spine and the spine to the belly button. Keeping that length, relax the shoulders, the jaw. You can slightly open the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. And deep long breath out. Everything is active. And then we start moving the shoulders without moving the spine. One shoulder up to breathe in. Exhale, lower it slowly down. Then the other. Through the nose, breathe in. And breathe out. Keeping the length in the spine and switching the shoulders. Connect with your breath. Through the nose, breathe in. Through the mouth, breathe out. One more time to each side. And last one. We move the spine. You inhale and lift the chest up. And as you exhale, tilt your pelvis and round the back. Inhale, you can use the hands and pull yourself on the knees to open the chest, open the shoulders, and you can look up. And exhale, round. Two more. Inhale, you imagine you stretch the spine and then extend it at the same time. So it's more the upper part than the lower back. And exhale, round everything. Last one. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, round. Find the length in your spine again. Look forward and we switch the legs so the other leg is on top. Take your hands by your sides with the fingertips on the ground and push yourself to really stretch here the spine. And then we lift the arms, keeping that length. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Keep the length. Hi, Areti. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Just one more time to each side. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, twist. Inhale, stretch. You're centered, so try to not lean forward, lean everybody a little bit more back. And last one to the other side. Come back to the center. And here we reach the arms really long. So imagine you want to touch both walls. And we do circles with the arms. Stay really extended in your spine. And both arms apart, away from each other. Feel your shoulders going away from each other and down, away from the ears. We keep breathing deeply in and out. And then we reverse, other way around. Andres missed now the whole nice arm exercise. Okay, let's do a few more. And yeah, I know the arms are already heavy. Now we do the figure 8 or infinity sign with the arms. So I'll show from the side. So you do 2 loops with your arms, and you can move your fingers as well to add some inner and outer rotation of the arms. So do the figure 8 and try to move the whole arm so your joints are frozen, so it's not only the hand, it's the whole arm moving from the shoulder. This is where we want to address the shoulders. Really turn the arms completely. Okay, 2 more. And then we just lift the arms up. Me and Areti and Andres can do a few more circles. You can do a few circles. And here we reach with one arm higher. And then with the other one. Reach, reach. And then again, the first arm. And the other. Oh, today everybody is coming a little bit later. And we lower the arms all the way down and rotate the shoulders to the back. Hi, Yvonne. And to the front. Good. We lift the arms one more time, just for a second, don't worry. And then we twist to the right side and take the left hand on the right knee and the right hand behind you. And stretch the spine first, as much as you can. Stretch, 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 and then twist as far as you can. We stay here for 2 breaths. And in each exhale, you twist further. So imagine you're really squeezing your belly and the organs get a nice massage. Here we detox them so the toxins can go out. Really use your breath for that purpose. And then lift your arms. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, twist to the other side. So one hand on the knee, one behind you. Really important that you don't round the lower back, but you stay on top of your sitting bones and twist as far as you can. And see that you have weight on both sitting bones. If you have weight only on one side, adjust, please. And we breathe again. Deep breaths in through the nose. And deep long breath out and twist even further. So the belly automatically goes in, and here we imagine that we're like a sponge. So we squeeze that sponge as much as we can. Deep breaths. And then breathe in and come back to center. We repeat only one more time to each side. Again, twist. And 2 breaths. And please both shoulders down and really stretch the spine. Imagine you get longer and longer in your spine here. And breathe. This is the most important here. And then we lift the arms up again, come back to the middle. Inhale, last one on the other side. Hand on the opposite knee. Stretch, again be aware, where is my weight? If you have it more on the left side, which is usually the case, send it more on the right side. And reach up to the sky with the crown of your head. And then inhale, come back to center. And lift your arms one more time up to the sky. One arm reaches so the shoulder goes up to the ear and you stretch the whole side of your body. We lower the other arm down this time and go over to the side. Doesn't matter which one. And back up again, both arms. Then the other reaches. We go super long on that side and we go over. Like over a huge bowl. And lower everything down. Circle your shoulders to the back and to the front. Good. From here, we are going on the side with bent legs, both feet on top of each other. And you go on your elbow with a hand in front of your elbow to the front side of the mat. So it's about 90-degree angle to the front side of the mat. And we let go of the shoulder so you can take the beach position. So imagine, you don't have any strength. And then exhale, you push all the way up here. And one more time, down and up. Then we take the other arm up to the sky and reach both arms apart. Inhale. As you exhale, without moving the pelvis, you take the upper arm underneath the lower and look towards the floor. Inhale, open. So all the time we're active in the lower shoulder. Exhale, reach and twist. Inhale, open. Exactly. And we keep moving for 4 more repetitions. Everybody is doing a good job of holding the pelvis stable. I think, Arete, you can bring your elbow a little bit closer to your pelvis. If it's too far, it's a different angle on the shoulder and it's not the best position. So it should be exactly underneath the shoulder, elbow. And let's do 2 more here. Inhale when we reach with the arm, exhale to twist. And last one, inhale, reach up, we stay here. And then we open the upper knee, stretch the leg, so you hold the knee exactly in the same position, stretch the leg, bend and close. Again, open the knee, stretch, bend, both big toes touch and close. We try to keep the pelvis stable, so if you want, take your hand for a moment on the pelvis to see if you're twisting there. And close. All the time lift your rib cage up. Good. Yvonne and Arete, you can lower the heads a little bit down, just a little bit. So think of lifting the ribs and the head should be going automatically. Yeah, that's good. So we have one straight line in the spine here. Good. Just 2 more. Lift, stretch, bend and lower. Last one, lift, stretch, hold it here. And in this angle, lower the leg down and lift. Lower the leg down and lift. So try to send the pelvis even a little bit more forward and rotate your knee up to the sky. Don't sacrifice the shoulder. You're working for the shoulder. One more time, lift and lower. Last one, lift, bend, close. And then we twist towards the floor. Take both arms parallel to each other. So if you have to move your pelvis a little bit, do so. And then here we stretch the upper leg. So the same leg that we were moving. Push yourself away from the floor with the arms. Chin slightly to the chest. And here we lift the leg and lower 5 times. and down without arching the lower back. So lift your lower back as well, lift your belly. And then bend, and we turn completely around in the supported modified plank position. So you are on your elbows, both forearms are parallel to each other, and we hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down and lay down on your belly with your hands underneath the forehead. So a small pillow. You can push down with the pelvis on the ground and with the back of the feet. The feet are hip distance apart. And we start lifting the back of the neck. So exhale, lift the neck, and you just look over your hands and lower back down. So all the time the same distance between your chin and your chest. We're not lifting the head. So we still look down over the hands and lower. Exactly. Perfect. And while you do this, imagine you're lifting the belly button off the ground as well. Good. One last time. And then we lower the forehead on the ground and open the arms in a T shape. So straight to both sides. And from here, you can open the legs wider. Push with the back of the feet on the ground. And we bend. Let's start with the right hand close to the shoulder. So I will show you from a different angle. So from here, one arm is straight, one is bent. And then we push with the bent arm to twist and open the shoulder here. Try to keep the pelvis on the ground, and we go only so far that it feels nice for the shoulder. So everybody should feel a stretch here. Yeah, exactly. And release. We repeat this 3 times. Push with the hand and twist, opening here the shoulder, and release. And all the time the pelvis is stable, the feet push on the ground. Yeah. And one last time, push and twist, and release. We switch sides, so stretch your right arm, left hand by your shoulder, and you use that left hand to twist in the opposite direction and release. So you can breathe in to twist or breathe out, see whatever feels good to you. So Yvonne, you can bring your hand exactly underneath your shoulder, the bent arm where you push. Yes, and then you can really twist. The head stays low to the ground. So it's more like peeling off the ground one shoulder to stretch the opposite one. Yes, exactly. Okay. Just one more time. And then both hands underneath the shoulders. We push with the back of the feet. You can bring the feet together this time. Push with the back of the feet on the ground, even if your knees lift, it's okay. Pelvis and the back of the feet is on the ground, and we start lifting head, neck and chest up only to the baby swan or baby cobra, and come back down. Elbows are close to the body, so you can open your shoulders, and you can inhale to lift and exhale to lower. If you reduce the movement in your neck, you're going to improve the mobility in your thoracic spine. So we really want to open that area, especially if you're sitting a lot, then it's good. So the lower of your ribs stay on the ground, and then you open like a fan from the ground. Very nice. And next time we go further. We put the belly already a little bit in and breathe in the front of the chest and start lifting all the ribs, the belly, looking straight forward. We inhale to hold. You can choose how far you want to go. Just see that you're not hanging. So lift from your stomach and then bend your elbows and go slowly, one vertebra at a time. Down. Again, belly is already active and you lift head, neck and chest up and go all the way up, looking straight forward. Watch out with your shoulders, so don't rely too much on your arms, and go all the way down. Let's do 3 more, moving one vertebra at a time. So imagine you don't have the hands to support you, and then you're going to be moving differently. So the shoulders are away from the ears. So already next time when you go up, think of the head going out of the neck so that the shoulders are not so tense. Yeah, good. Better. And going down. Last one. Up. Breathe. And all the way down. Push yourself back on your heels. Rest for a moment. If you want, stretch your arms in front of you, or you can place the hands by your feet. And just take here a moment to breathe and to feel your body. Hi Birgit. Today everybody, every 5 minutes somebody is joining. Until the end of the hour we're going to be 10 people. Okay, so one more deep breath. And then we go directly into all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You can look for a moment where your feet, so look that they're not apart and not together, but really 2 parallel lines. And then lengthen the neck so the back of the neck lifts. Lift a little bit your ribs and send your sitting bones behind you. Okay, from here we stretch the right leg back. Bring it across the left one, touch the floor, lift all the way, and then we lift this time the pelvis. Usually we stabilize the pelvis, but now we can open with the pelvis, go as high as you can with the leg, over to the opposite side, touch the floor, bring the leg back into the starting position straight behind you and underneath your hip. Other side. We stretch the leg back first, then go across the standing leg, touch the floor, and lift, twisting at the same time your pelvis, and go as high as you can, touch the floor. On the other side, again lift, bring the leg in the starting position straight behind you and bend it. We repeat 2 more times on each side. So stretch one leg, cross and lower, lift and open the whole hip, and down, and lift as high as you can. Behind you, one straight line. See that you're not shifting here. You want to have the knee and the hip on the standing leg underneath each other, so you don't shift to the opposite side. You don't shift, you stay here, yeah? Okay, and then keep switching. Exactly. don't forget the shoulders. Push with the whole hands. Looking straight down and lifting the back of the neck. Straight legs. Under, stretch the leg even more. Yeah. Try to hold it as straight as you can. We're wishing for hip mobility. So here we have strengthening and mobilizing at the same time. And let's do one more on each side. And breathe in nice long deep breaths. And after you have finished the last one, you can go into your child's pose. And relax. Relax your hands here. You can move a little bit the fingers. And then roll yourself up to sitting. And we haven't forgotten the other side, so we go with bent legs on the elbow. So the forearm is again 90 degrees in reference to the front side of the mat, with the hands down, and the pelvis is square. So we start with 2 movements of the shoulder, so completely let yourself hang into your shoulder, and then activate, push. One more time down, and push. So those movements are always important, so if there are some muscles that are stuck somewhere in between, we want to release completely and then tense. And then we hold the tension, stretch the arm up, inhale, keeping the lower shoulder active, and then we twist here, and open, inhale. Exactly, exhale to twist, inhale to open. Keep moving and be aware of the length of your spine, that your pelvis is not moving too much. When you reach underneath the arm, Birgit, you can push yourself even further. So now twist, yeah, in this position, push yourself with the other arm off the ground. So you're going to feel a stretch on your shoulder. Yes, it's a little bit different, no? And open. Just up to the sky, you don't need to go back. Good. So today, a lot of thoracic mobilization and opening. And one last time. Twist and reach. And now we keep the arm up. We stay active in the shoulder. And we open the upper knee. Keep the knee exactly in the same position. Stretch the leg. Bend. And close. Without moving the pelvis. Again, open. Stretch. Bend. And close. If you have the feeling that you're moving the pelvis, it's good to put the hand on the upper side of the pelvis to control it. So you can even hold the pelvis and say, okay, it's gonna stay there. And then suddenly it's harder. Two more. And we lift the ribs. And keep the neck in alignment. Good correction, you remember. And last one, we open, lift, hold it here, and lower all the way down, and lift. So here we are in this angle that our leg is in front of the line of the body. So it's not in the same line, it's a little bit in the middle of the lower shin. Yeah, exactly. And we repeat 2 more. Lift and lower, lifting the ribs at the same time. Lift and lower. And then we take the upper arm up again and twist completely, so you place both forearms in front of each other. So we have the forearms, and then we stretch the back leg. You can twist your pelvis a little bit more towards the floor. Push yourself away from the ground with both arms, so you feel the stretch between the shoulders. Back of the neck up, and then we lift the leg about 5 times up and down with belly pulled in. And lift and lower. Good. And this should be number 5. And you remember what's coming. We go to our plank position on the elbow, so you keep the arms exactly how they are. You just turn around, build one straight line in your body, and we smile. And we hold it for 3, 2, 1. This time we lift the pelvis up and push with the elbows and come back into this modified position of the plank. One more time. Lift your pelvis up. Yes, reach with your sitting bones up, 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 up. Try to stretch the legs and forward in one straight line. One last time. Keep breathing. You're doing a great job. And we lift and lower, and then bend your knees. We go one more time on the belly with the arms forward this time. Stretch your arms in front of you. Lower your forehead down, shoulders away from the ears. Pelvis pushing down. You remember, as always, long lower back. We lift at the same time, right arm and left leg. And lower down. So you can keep the forehead on the ground for the moment. I just keep mine up so I can talk to you, and then switch sides. Always diagonal arm and leg lifting without moving the lower back. So you can imagine there are some ants going exactly underneath your belly button, and you don't want to smash them. So keep lifting the belly button. Good. If your shoulders are lifting to the ears, you can open the arms a little bit wider. But Birgit, you can challenge yourself and bring the arms a little bit closer. Yes, not too much. So see your left shoulder now lifted. Yeah, better. Good. Try to relax your left shoulder. Down, down, down. That arm. Is that the left one? It should be. Good. Now everybody activate the belly. Pull it strongly in. Push your pelvic bone a little bit more down. And now we lift the forehead off the ground, and the neck, the back of the neck is lifting again. And we lift everything. So pull the belly in again. We lift arms and legs and go for swimming. Arms and legs in opposition a little bit faster. And here the most important is that you breathe and you smile and you pull the belly in. Imagine those ants that want to go underneath your belly button. Try to lift the belly button. And 3, 2, 1. And lift everything higher, higher, higher. Arms, upper body, legs. And release. Lower down. Push yourself back on your heels. One more time. And relax. If you want, arms next to the feet, and if you want, you can open your knees and just relax. Feel your breath, maybe you feel your heartbeat. And then roll your spine back up. We turn around, so we have the mat behind us. See that you have space behind you because we're going overhead. First, with bent legs, we stretch the spine, find the length, and then make an even C curve in the whole spine and hold that curve. Lift the feet off the ground, hold onto your knees, and concentrate to stay frozen in that position. We start rolling like a bow, and we try to not change anything in this position of the body. So you can breathe in to rock back and breathe out to balance. Breathe in and breathe out. Stay completely frozen in this position, so you look towards your belly button. Shoulders relaxed. Neither the feet nor the head are touching the ground. Very nice. Everybody is rolling super beautiful. That's it. A nice massage for the spine. And next time you rock back, release your arms, push down with your arms, and we stay overhead with the legs, bend legs. So you inhale and go, and you can stretch the legs to stay overhead, and then bend the legs. With bent legs, roll your spine with control down. Take your hands underneath your knees for assisted roll up. Head, neck and chest up. We roll up and balance. And then we repeat again. We rock back, stretch the legs overhead, and you remember there is no tension on the neck. You rock back, stretch the legs overhead, then bend your knees. With bent knees, roll your spine down as slowly as you can and with control. Hands underneath your knees. Exhale, head, neck and chest up and balance. And then we do this sequence 3 more times. Rock back, use your arms and try to really release the chest so there is no weight on the neck. With bent legs, roll your spine down, but as slowly as you can. Then grab your knees and roll up. Good. And next time we stay overhead. So roll yourself overhead. And here we do the jackknife. We have done this already a few times with all of you. So you roll halfway down on your thoracic spine, and then you lift your legs up to the sky. Again, roll a little bit down and lift. Your goal is to move only on the thoracic spine. And then you repeat this 3 more times. Really, with the exhalation, you shoot your legs up and forward. Yes, good. Let's do 2 more. With your own weight, you're making space between the vertebrae there. And then you keep your legs overhead. There is no weight on the neck. Lift your sitting bones higher. And now we try to reach with 1 foot down the ground. Can you touch the ground with one foot when you're overhead, and lift the other leg up. And then lower the upper leg to the floor, touch the floor and lift the other one. Relax the chest and switch one more time each side. Breathe. And then both legs overhead and roll yourself slowly with control, one vertebra at a time, out of the flexion of the spine. Bend your knees, hug your knees to the chest, and stay here for a moment. Maybe just breathe. If you want, you can move your head side to side, especially if you feel any tension in your neck. Let's do a small stretch for the neck. You place your feet on the ground and interlace your fingers behind the head. Pull the chin really to the chest, elbows close to the face, so press your skull a little bit together, and then lift the head so you feel a stretch on the neck. Hold it for a moment and roll back down, open your elbows. One more time, chin to the chest as much as you can, elbows close to each other, and then you lift the head, so only the head, so we're stretching the neck here. And then roll back down, open the elbows, last one, we lift the elbows, chin to the chest, lift the head, hold the stretch, and release. So let's do counteracting pose for this flexion of the spine. We keep the arms by the sides and go into our basic bridging first. Let's do 2 or 3 repetitions. So exhale, tilt your pelvis and roll up. Here the classical version that we're always doing is with completely straight spine, one diagonal line from the knees to the chest, and then roll back down. We'll do this 2 more times, and then we're going to go to extended version. So again, roll your spine up, watch out for the alignment of your legs. There are 2 magnets between your knees. Inhale to hold, exhale to roll down. And next one, we're staying up, exhale, roll up. Watch out that your feet show straight forward and not to the sides. And now here you take your hands and place the hands underneath each side of your pelvis, bringing the elbows exactly underneath your pelvis. So you have here a little bit more extension, and open the chest. Pull the chin a little bit to the chest again, and either you hold it here for 2 or 3 breaths, or if you want a little bit more, push with the left foot, and we lift the right leg, stretch the right foot up to the sky, and reach a little bit higher, bend the leg, place the foot down, and switch the side. Lift the other leg, stretch the leg up, reach up, try to lift higher, pushing with one foot off the ground and with the other foot reaching up. Bend the leg, lower down, and we hold one more deep breath here. And then carefully take your hands out, place the arms back down, and imagine you're melting like butter in the sun, and super slowly go 1 vertebra at a time down, really feeling each segment of your spine. And then hug your knees to the chest once more. Knees to the chest. you have some wrist pain, so maybe you are letting too much weight on the hands. Yeah, we can move a little bit the hands afterwards. Here, let's move the hips. So take your hands on your knees and do very big circles. So bring the knees apart as far as you can, forward, together and back towards you. Circle complete, big circles, and you can let the pelvis move along. So the whole pelvis and the knees move in circles. And reverse the direction, both knees together away from you. Open them, pull as close as you can. When they're open them as much as you can and bring them as close to the chest as you can, and then bring them together and away. So we want to improve the range of motion here. Good. And another assisted roll up, hands underneath your knees. Inhale as you exhale, roll yourself one vertebra at a time up. Lower your feet down and stretch the spine. Good. Relax. We can sit with cross legs, but then cross in the opposite way, which feels more uncomfortable for you. So other leg on top. So we can balance the hips out. Interlace your fingers, please, with the hands clasped together, and we circle. Oh, maybe here as well a few clicks, like mine. So all the time hold your hands completely together and then circle. And then open the elbows with the palms facing down and reach forward. Try to stretch the elbows as much as we can. So we're stretching the front of our wrists. And then turn the palms facing forward. And stretch. And again, turn them facing down and stretch this part. And turn them forward and push. And turn them down and again push. One more time. Forward. Stretch, and we do a wave. One elbow goes up and the hands follow. So the most movement happens inside your hands, in the small joints. And then opposite side, the other elbow is leading. You can hold your elbows a little bit lower so the shoulders can relax. Okay, shake your hands. Let's do a small challenge. Let's see how flexible are we. You can stay like this, I'll just show you from the other side. So one hand comes from the lower part of your body. So you bend your elbow, and here you can already help with the other hand to lift the hand as high as you can on your back and push a little bit so the hand stays there, and then take the other arm up really behind the head and try to touch the fingers. Can you? If you can, hold, so make small hooks with your fingers and you hold the fingers, and now we try to stretch the spine and push with the head a little bit that elbow back. That's some intense stretch here that we're doing. And if you're flexible enough or you want to go one step further, you can pull the hands apart, so both elbows into different directions. Hold for a moment and release. Let go of your fingers first, and then stretch the upper arm up And then release the other one. We take the hands behind the back, interlace your fingers, push down first, so the shoulders really go down, but without sending the rib cage too much forward, ribs back, and then we lift the arms as high as we can. Think of double chin here, and we hold, and release. Round everything, just hold your hands there, lower the head. We'll do one more time, stretch the spine, keep your ribs engaged, so you have here a zipper, zip, reach down, and then lift your arms as high as you can with straight back, straight neck. And we breathe, and we smile. And then we release. Again, round everything. Good, other side. So now take the other hand behind your back and help with the free hand. So again, you have the hand as high on your back as you can. You can as well help here with the elbow. And then stretch the other arm and reach. First, take a moment to adjust, just touch the fingers and send your ribs a little bit back. And if you can, make small hooks with your fingers and just hold, and you can push with the head, your elbow back, the upper one. And if you want to go one step further, you pull one elbow up, one elbow down, holding. And we hold that tension for a few seconds. We can smile, so we send signals to the brain, this is something good that we're doing. We really want to open the shoulders here and stretch the spine at the same time. Then first release your fingers, stretch the upper arm up, release that arm, and then release the other one too. Grab your fingers again behind the back, and this time we turn the palms facing down and push down and release. Turn them facing up. Again, turn them down and push and open your shoulders at the same time. Yes. And release. One last time. Turn the palms facing down. Push to the floor. Open the shoulders. Stretch your spine. Chin slightly to the chest. We hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Then you can just move however you like waves, shoulders, neck, just super intuitively. We don't have to always follow a certain pattern. Sometimes it's good to let the body move. And we open the legs, bend wide, stretch the spine. So here we try to not be round, but as straight as we can in the lower back. And we bring both knees over to one side, up, and to the other side. Up, and to the side, up, to the other side. So we have prepared the shoulders and the spine and the hips already. So let's do some spider moves. Bring your palms facing, your fingers facing back, away from the feet. Oh, sorry, I'm touching something that I didn't want. Good. We stretch the spine, chin a little bit to the chest, so there's one diagonal line going from the hips to the crown of the head. Push with both feet. You can open the feet a little bit wider, so in the same distance like the hands. And with the next exhalation, pull the belly in, and this time we inhale to lift the pelvis. So you squeeze your glutes here. Lift, look up and try to lower the head slightly back and open your mouth. And then close the mouth, bring the chin to the chest and lower the pelvis down. We do this 2 more times. You exhale to activate the belly first, here, sitting down. Then you inhale to lift the pelvis up. Lower the head back and open your mouth. Really just release the jaw. And then close the mouth, exhale, bring chin to the chest and lower the pelvis down. 2 more times. Again. Lift, lower the head. It's very important to open the mouth when you're back with the head. So this one is releasing tension around your joints. And go down. And Reti, you can bring your hands a little bit closer to the feet. So you're closer in general. And it should work better next time. Let's lift one more time. Lift higher, 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 higher. And release. This was the last repetition. Then we open the knees. Open the knees. And just relax all your legs. Let the head be heavy, the neck. Relax your hands. And take your 1 or 2 deep breaths. Try to let go of tension in your hips, even if they're holding like crazy. We try to release them in this uncomfortable position. And then roll back up. Stretch your legs in front of you. Try to sit up straight tall as much as you can, even if you're not completely straight with the spine. You have this energy. And then we move only the toes. So flex the feet a little bit and curl your toes. And stretch and pull the toes towards you. And curl. And stretch. I'll show from an angle. So you curl only the toes. And stretch. And you can look at your toes. So send your attention towards your feet. So in yoga, this you could imagine when you send your attention and your eyes towards a part of your body, the energy moves like in a circle. And it's not going out of your body, but now we are strengthening. So we're producing more energy in the body. One more time, toes towards you. And curl. And release the feet. And now we point the feet. So stretch them completely. And flex. So the spine as straight as you can, but not tense. So try to relax a little bit. And point the feet. And flex. Hands can be by your sides, relax or supporting you. Point and flex. So you're looking again at your legs, at your feet, and see how each foot moves. Don't judge. If there's any difference, it's fine. Your body always adapts to anything, so it's actually a big wonder, our body. And flex. Last one. Point. And flex. And now keep the feet flexed and open the feet to the sides. Point and circle them and flex again. So open, point and circle. And try to not move the whole legs. It's only from the foot joints. So the knees show ideally all the time up to the sky. And now in the other direction. Point forward, open, flex and pull. So you should feel actually so much more than just the feet joints. It's going all the way to the legs and maybe up to the body. Forward, point, open, flex. Last one. Forward, open, and release. Shake your legs. Go all your legs completely bent over. Relax your head, relax your feet, relax your jaw. So you can open slightly the mouth and imagine your whole face is so loose and your tongue is so relaxed that if you would try to talk, it would be not possible even. Relax, let gravity pull you down to the legs. Let go of tension in the feet, in your knees, in your hips, in the neck, in the shoulders, in your face, in your jaw, in your eyes, in your tongue. Everything relax. Take one deep, nice breath here. When you breathe in, roll your spine one vertebra at a time. Up. Lift your arms, inhale. Stretch yourself as much as you can, and then we lean forward as much as we can. Lower the hands down, lower the spine as close as you can to the spine, and we roll directly back up. And we repeat this just one more time. Inhale. Arms up, stretch the whole body, lean forward, 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 forward. Lower the hands and roll all the way up. Good. You can bend your legs and just take a comfortable position. So we finish the class as we have started with some imagination of the spine. At the beginning it was only undress, but now we're a little bit bigger group. Hands by your sides or on your knees, whatever. The arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. You can close your eyes if you want. And you inhale and you imagine that the head reaches up to the sky. Then you stretch the neck and keep stretching the whole spine until your pelvis. You're super elastic in your spine. And as you exhale, relax everything, so you sink down. One more time. Inhale. Reach the crown of the head up. And everything stretches. The neck, the thoracic spine, the lower back, the hip joints, everything. And then you relax. Last one. Inhale. Stretch. Open the shoulders. Imagine new energy comes to your body. Keep breathing in as much as you can, and we try to hold the breath. If you have breath exhaled already, breathe in again and hold your breath. Hold, 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 hold. Relax the face. And exhale, relax everything. You can lower the head down and move a little bit your shoulders. And then stretch the spine again. And we take the arms up to the sky. In